lids and all it does is questions and refuses this. It's starts collapsing out and pulling credit. It's arbitrary, blind scouts. I shut my eyes and all the world comes in. I dreamed that you needed to run to bed, and suddenly you started kissing quite insane. I got me to offices and daggers. Cut up his hair, skies, fires fade. Exits and songs and headers. Shut my eyes. Stop the flickers. Return the dark sands to sleep. I go back into a tapping and tap inside my head. I should have left the thunder out instead and mustard spring cars they were back again. I should have left those overall drums dead. I think they paid up instead. But as with that, it's cut the clouds full fast, and thunder shines in my eyes. Says the specters approach, ghosts wandering here as they do. Bucklish church eyes, spirits, Come, dreamer. Know my truth. Your daughter awaits.
Oof. What an opening. What did Mort experience in that moment? I think he saw it as a dream. But he is already engaging with these voices. So that disembodied spirit was in his room physically. It could have killed him. But he, he's been given a direction. So right now what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna fix something. So I need insight, which is going to turn, you can do a lot of stuff with insight, but we need 5 to get 1 perk point. The reason is I need to change the settings to be on casual mode. That's what I play. There's different levels of difficulty. And when we do that, it's going to make it so that I only need 1 insight per perk point. That might be kind of cheap, but it's the way that I like to play it. So, it's better too for storytelling, in my opinion. But yeah, you have different modes. So we're going to get 2 different insights. There's a lot of, the insight is the souls that you rip from the bodies after you kill them. After you do harvest. We're going to save one of the insights for making spells. So, or from the grimoire. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different things we can do, and there's a bunch of spells we can open up, but let's actually advance our first couple perks. I'm very excited in practical necromancy. We're just getting started with this character, so he has a lot to learn. So yeah, this is gonna help keep our thralls around a little bit longer, and then this is going to allow us to put armor, potions, all kinds of stuff on the thralls that we use. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. Just read the description. I really recommend this mod if you are playing a Necromancer. It is fantastic. So this episode, we're really just going to kind of rest, spend the night in Whiterun. I don't think that we're going to be going into the not the caverns, but the sewer systems of Skyrim yet. We're not in a hurry. We already knew we need to get there. The voice is urging us to get there, but we could die if we're not properly geared. We do need to take off our Necromancer robe. There's just a big skull on it. The reason I wear it is you get 2 really good enchantments off of it. One is like a plus for alteration. The other one is for magic regeneration, but necromancy is forbidden. The forbidden art of necromancy. So we are starving, ravenish. So yeah, I think we're still hungry. We don't have any protein, unfortunately, but we have gotten some carrots and stuff from barrels that we've scavenged from the wild. I think we're doing a little bit better. We're probably tired. We are going to rent a room in the inn. And yeah, we're just going to do odds and ends. We'll do some grave robbing here. See if we can find some stuff. I would love to make some of those potions. Also, cool mod. See, I can see my character now. I really care about the look of the character, but it's always frustrating that I can't see it. So I don't remember the mod. If you're curious about it, though, just yell at me in the comments, all caps. Just yell ferociously at me, and I'll throw you that mod. If you don't already have it. I wrote a very bare bones mod list just because of the state of my computer, but I'm happy with what I have. There's games though that have far beautifuler mod lists, thousands deep. So I think I have like 220 mods. So yeah, we're gonna just do some grave robbing. Let's put this on. Nope, you were witnessed. Okay, let's take it off. I mean, someone saw us put that on, so we're not gonna get the protection from this. So let's put it on when nobody's watching. This kind of functions like the gray cow, if you're aware of what that is from Oblivion. So the gray cow, what it does is you'll accumulate the bounty towards when you're wearing the mask, but then when you take it off, nobody knows that it was you, as long as they don't see you take it off. So awesome. Oh, we might use that. And all these bones will be useful for us eventually. Because we will be able to assemble bone constructs through the Ordinator perk tree. There's a lot of different things. So yeah, grave robber, Ordinator, and practical necromancy. I'm synchronizing those 3 mods, and then ancient death magic. Those are the primary mods that are we're going to be using, and then a bunch of different armor mods that you guys will see as Mort grows in power, or should I say, if Mort grows in power. Characters can't die when I'm playing, so based on the choices they make. So we will see. If you've watched my series before, we have had characters die. This is not a permadeath playthrough. It's all narrative focus with what Skyrim throws at us. All played on legendary difficulty. So where's Mort's headspace? I think the man has been pushed to the edge of insanity. So all this is starting to feel normal to him. It's not uncomfortable. He's starting to get comfortable with the Did someone see us? Okay, we're good. It's kind of a bad move doing this in the middle of the day, but I don't want to. There is a cooking pot inside of the inn that we're going in, and I want to see if we can get ingredients. This is risky, but it is what it is. Anyways, Mort this is his new life for the foreseeable future. Ooh, there's a kid's doll. This is a vampire. Garlic. Oh. Well, I don't feel bad about that. We'll leave the doll. I do think that Mort is going to need some definitive answers from the voices. That by doing all these things, that his daughter will be able to be brought back from the dead. He is, trust but verify, right? So he doesn't really have any other options right now in pursuing bringing her back. As far as he knows, he doesn't know anybody else in Skyrim. The only way that he's able to use magic is through these voices. It's what's giving him his arcane ability. He is not practiced at all. He, in his former life, if this is the first episode you're watching, he was a tailor. Go back and watch the first episode to give his backstory. But yeah, we'll see if Mort could decide to just go about his life. I don't know what he would do if he stopped doing this, but yeah, these are the sewers we need to go down in. But yeah, I imagine, oh, let's take this off. Mort is going to want the whispers to produce some truth to him that it can give him his daughter. A motorcycle just drove by, so. All right, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna take a sippy of coffee. This channel runs on creativity and caffeine. Delicious Java. All right, it's probably, yeah, it's 8. Everything's closed. It's fine. So what we're gonna want to do is build a necromantic bed, and there's nothing really necessarily special about the bed yet. It's just it's got skulls around it. It's a little bed that I can lay down, but it's thematic to the character. It fits. So yeah, I think right now, do want to just fix something real quick. I need to turn off Hunterborn. I was told by the mod Arthur that Hunterborn might conflict, and you know what? Hunterborn's not a really, I love that mod, but it's not necessary. Mort's not a ranger, or you know, he might do a little bit of, we do need some leather. I don't know if I want to buy it, so we might go out in the wilderness and try to get our own. Point is though, we're not going to be using dang, 200. All right. We're not going to be using Hunterborn for this character. Oh, that guy seems interesting. We probably will go back and talk with him. I'm running a mod called Interesting NPCs. Just turn the volume up just a little bit. Yeah, always let me know if audio levels aren't to your liking. Yeah, I can't make everybody happy, but we can find a baseline. So, but I totally forgot what I was saying. That happens. All right, we're not gonna level up. That's all right. There are some spells that I'm really hoping that Mort will access. Let's let our hair down a little bit. And that is specifically through ancient death magic. The mod author, their name is Kitty something. Coolest mods. And I'm really excited to use them. But Mort, I think Mort is going to have to study them. So he might get access to them, but then he'll have to learn them. All right, so what do we got? There it is, grave preparation. Okay, so the hand gives me pickpocketing and boosts my conjuration by 10%. The torso does, come on. Ooh, armor, all right. Yeah, let's do it. That's awesome. And then we can make this vial of protection, which is incredibly powerful, but there's a lot of ingredients that we have to get. And I'm going to be using the ingredients because we need everything that we can get right now, because the wilds of Skyrim want to turn us into dirt. Just want to destroy us. So let's put all those potions in our hotkey. It's nice to be in an inn, just kind of relax. It's nice for me as a player, but also I think Mort is able to just settle down a little bit. That ruck from Falkreath to Whiterun was not easy for Mort.
Keep your eyes straight ahead.
All right, I'm gonna shut up. Mort is intrigued by, I think it's Argus. He's going to figure out what he wants to say to him. I think that's probably most fitting right there.
Very true. But when the mead runs dry, they find that their problems are even harder to swallow. So is it you want to
Once
know?
was a hero named
The answer
Ragnar.
to life's most difficult questions. Or perhaps its most fundamental ones. They say I knew them all. Well, the truth is, no one.
So I never talked.
No one knows what the next life holds.
Where is he going?
How to make love stay.
I've never talked to this NPC before, so I'm just, like I said, I let Skyrim throw whatever it needs to do at me, and I just kind of roll with it. Mort seems like he would talk to him. He seems intrigued by him.
With answers comes knowledge, but with knowledge comes ignorance.
Okay. Mort is alone too.
Past, present, and future. What are these?
All right, that's intriguing. I don't totally know what that means, but it's intriguing, Mort.
Why can't you
All right.
leave me alone? I'm no longer
Scryer, forgive me. I don't know you or your reputation. Sire, I don't even know what that is. I actually don't know what that is. Let's go with that.
Then I count you as a friend, stranger. For I no longer engage in such practice.
Where you want someone of note.
Yes.
It's kind of
I
rude.
was once the court scribe.
Oh,
Few in power still believe in the practice. But the Reach has always been a place where the old magics were welcome. They said I could see time itself, like a map.
oh,
across
that seems useful. He can tell the future. You are no longer a sire, Scryer?
Because for all my visions and supposed wisdom, I failed to see my daughter joining the Forsworn rebels. Despite all my fame and respect, I never saw the strain it would put on my marriage.
Mort knows a little bit about what Forsworn are, but very little. He's not from Skyrim.
I don't know. I can't even tell you if they're alive. All my visions have gone dark.
And he has a connection now with them. He's missing his daughter and his wife, just like Mort. You could follow it.
As have I.
Wonder.
But time has eroded my bones, like waves battering in
I wonder if he can be a follower.
slowly and suddenly. I may lose the strength to go on.
Follow me? We'll let it.
Your
I am.
Perhaps it is time I embrace the unknown.
Awesome. All right, this older gentleman is gonna be joining Mort free of charge. I did not know that was gonna happen. We just were rolling with the punches. Awesome. Well, we really needed that. Cool. Interesting NPCs drops a ton of different characters that have amazing dialogue. And I haven't done all this stuff. Some of them have quests too. I don't know if this person does. I don't know how long this person would be with Mort. They're going to see him practice. Argus is going to see him practice necromancy. How is Argus going to feel about that? Will he be uncomfortable? I would be. Survival skills have increased. Survival skills, I can access that perk tree from the Sunhelm mod. When I set a campfire, it'll let me do it. I do want to fix something. I like to see there's these little widgets. I like to see them because, yeah, there you go. You want to see green, so the water and the bread are showing me that I am hungry. Not super hungry. If it's red, it means I'm starving. I start getting debuffs and stuff, just like in real life. A debuff means that Mort is a cranky necromancer. A little grump. Alright. One tame mountain goat, able to carry a hefty amount of weight to the throat of the world and pack again, gives good milk. Oh, does Mort want a goat? A little metagaming, but I do know that, let's get some food in us. There is a skeletal dog somewhere. Yell at me in the comments if you know where that is, because Mort might go get it. That would be interesting. I've never used one of those. So this is creation content, I think, or something like that, CC content. And I've never used any of the pets before. No, I think I have for a character before in the past. Sorry, there's a garbage truck driving by if you can hear it squeaking. We need to get lots of food because we don't hunt. I'm sure Mort knows how to cook, but I'm taking a sip of coffee. I'm going in hot. Actually, it's not too warm. Sorry if you hear creaky chair. Okay. Yeah, I really just want to take time in this episode to just get Mort settled. Get a bunch of things, sell some stuff, get some money back, maybe buy some things, although I don't think we can afford anything because we spent a ton of money. But we did get that potion. We got Argus. I'm going to disenchant that not those novice robes. Eventually we're going to get grand soul gems. Probably gonna get forbidden black soul gems. Okay, don't tell anyone, all right? But we'll see what we can do. Oh, look at this. Got that from that goblin. Whoa. Looking a little shamany. He looks kind of cool with the necklace. The necklace of Mara, or I don't know what that is. What necklace it is. Huh. He looks like a shaman. He is a necromancer, though. Very interesting. We need the staff. So, and I don't think, I mean, my headcanon for staves is they're like shotguns, magic shotguns. So we'll use it. Clashes a little bit though. Mort doesn't care. So these are all the clothes that he's pilfered off of. Yeah, see, it's good. Gives me alteration. Pilfered off of dead bodies. I know it sounds disgusting that he's done this, but this is very normal work for him. I will say, you would think that some of this stuff would be sacred, but to Mort, he's just lost a little bit of his moral compass to a degree. It reminds me of someone who's, since he's been doing grave digging for so long, like someone who's been in war, and they've been desensitized by seeing so much that it doesn't bother their, seeing horrible things doesn't bother them anymore. I feel like that's kind of what's happening with the handling of bodies. It doesn't disturb him anymore. So to like take the clothes off their bodies and stuff, it's on brand for a necromancer. So he's an interesting necromancer. I will say that for his backstory, though he doesn't necessarily fit most necromancers' backstories. Not some guy wanting ultimate power. No, he just wants to bring his Amma back in one day. Oh, having that new mod, it kind of made me dizzy for a second. All right. So we have this. This is going to be handy. I'm just changing around some of my hotkeys. Perfect. So I'm gonna want to find an elk, a fox. We need to be careful because we get swarmed by wolves, and we do have Argus, but Argus is a older gentleman. I don't know if he has any magic capability. This is the first time I'm using him. It is nice, though, having someone to talk to when we're walking around in Argus. I can't imagine Argus talks much, though. Alright. I try, so normally I just jump down from that waterfall and run out, but I try to kind of move in the way that I feel like the character would move. And Mort doesn't seem like the type of person that's like vaulting off of waterfalls to get where he needs to go. He's not like a real limber person. He does get a lot of exercise in by grave robbing, digging. Shoveling's not an easy profession by any means. So, alright. Things are just about to get pretty dangerous for a level 3 NPC. I will say though, Black Swarm, it does disease damage, and it gives him the edge. It's surprisingly potent. So, and I think that comes from Apocalypse. We need to be aware of that giant tundra spider. We're gonna kill some animals. Yeah, it's messed up, but Mort's training his magic, practicing killing things. Nice, Argus. Yeah, that's kind of gives you the state of his mind. He really wants to learn how to fight and kill, and he's killing animals on sight, so he can resurrect them too. He feels very differently about doing that to people. This is kind of his hierarchy of what is important. So, yeah, just kind of looking around, surveying to see if I see anything that might have leather in it. Let's summon. Here we go. Alright, so Argus is going to see us raise the dead. Let's see. It looks like he hasn't abandoned us. Some of this is just RP, like headcanon for me. It's just, I know that the NPCs wouldn't just leave us, but I'd like to, just envision in my head how, okay, there we go, how Argus would feel. So there might be tension between Argus and Mort, and then again, maybe not. Maybe Argus is totally fine with this. Come on. Awesome. So the nice thing, I will say this, him being able to just pull raw meat and perfect pieces of leather off of them, it's his background as a tailor. He knows how to work with leather and just different pieces of material. So I think it just translates. Ooh, a fox. Translates fairly easy. Him working with animals and bodies and stuff like that. So normally though, if I was using Hunterborn, it would take him a while. Oof, that thing is gnarly. So I do anything that I resurrect gets put into an inventory for the Necromancer, and then he can summon them back up. But I think eventually we can start banishing bodies. So, in fact, once I start getting, I might build or buy. He's not a blacksmith, but I might buy some iron armor for our one of our thralls, whether it be the Imperial Woman or the Khajiit, and we can start suiting them up with better gear. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. Some boosting the powers of our minions. Okay, there is a skeever. I freaking hate skeevers. They hit like a tank. No, there are types of skeevers that can pull. Oh crap. Hang in there. Come on, focus up. Good job. It would be nice if we had our zombie, but it is what it is. Ooh, we got our level. That's awesome. I think for the level, if we survive, do I want to spend those? No, I don't think it's that. Grievous. Come on. I need to turn off. I'm going to do it right now. Turn off the kill animations. It's too much for me. Just like Mort doesn't know how to do that. He's just thrashing and cutting like a maniac. If he, in the future, for whatever reason, he might be told how to wield weapons in a more efficient way. But for the time being, we'll leave the kill animations off. We can't take this resurrected wolf into the city. That's not working. Oh, destruction none of my magic works on it. All right. Bye, buddy. I feel bad about that. Oh, it is what it is, though. I do not want to go back to jail. We're not going back. So we are going to go back into the city. And once we're in the city, we will make that bed and be able to camp in the wilderness, and we won't be dependent on ever renting from a tavern if we don't want to. I imagine if we have enough coin.
Are you married?
I'm not, unfortunately. I don't want to talk about it. I have a rough background, lady. But yeah, the Mort, he kind of lived the higher life when he was younger, had a successful tailoring business, but now, not so much. So, if he has the opportunity to stay have some luxury, he'll take advantage of it sometimes. But he's very focused on his task. All right, come on. All right, so we need to break these materials down. And I think we need some leather. Necromancer's bed. Now we can upgrade this to something a little bit nicer. So, yes, I have what I need. And I want one more thing. Wood cutting axe. Excellent. All right. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode very, very soon. Later. Hey, thank you so much for the Patreon's supporters. I couldn't do this without you, and like I said, I appreciate you so much.